Yesterday, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time, something horrible happened, and now we have to try to clean it up. That's not gonna be fun. I'm not happy about this, but that's kind of just
the plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
The cards were dealt. I'm trying to play through this as authentically as I can. Which means when we get a bad deal, we get a bad deal, you know?
By practiced hands, she was used to camping out. You see, a rolled up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
Looking through her stuff too now feels kind of bad, especially since I was drunk.
The lieutenant nods.
Thankfully there's not a check for this.
There she lies, cocoon in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines, you should look through them.
It's horrible, but it's kind of, journalism. Not journalism.
Covers,
detectivism, right?
Horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
Yeah, probably should, Kim.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller.
Sorry if I'm not talking a lot here. I'm kind of on a limit. I'm recording this late at night, so I kind of can't speak too loudly, and this is all kind of grim for my taste too, so.
Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottville, beloved among architects and engineers. She had good taste and must have taken what she recorded here seriously. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism. Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape. Short, wry observations of people and places, probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipses, she was going through a tough time. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th. Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching, but also I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder.
So she is talking about me.
Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Things played out just as she had feared, except you didn't shoot her. Maybe it's the old you, or maybe she was just paranoid. No, not even the old you. No you would do that. Been holed up there for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys for example, but experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. That must have been one hell of a conversation. The thick journal bound in brown leather is full of candor and diagrams. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder. On top of that, forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have been framed.
I mean, she never really was a suspect, was she?
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks.
Like, the shot always came from the coast.
Don't get emotional.
By the Hardy Boys? By Glacier? By us? No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure. Could have been Titus. Then again...
Yeah, that's the
maybe
big
there's a
problem,
Hardy boy
that's the
we've yet
thing.
to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
You're probably right, Kim. Man, I got a lot of skill points. I'm kind of scared to spend them yet, without, especially without like an explicit like reason to at this point. But and there's nothing back here. Alrighty, well, I guess we're getting out of here. There's some more interactables, I think. But I think everything else in here, like, we've already seen. Like, I didn't redo all the checks and all that, all the, interactions when I died.
Bratan! Now is the time! Oh, you will see.
The chain.
Pass the spirits! The blue medicinal spirit! Grab the bottle and uncork it! It is time to unleash the other world! Bratan! Life and death are inseparable! There's a party when you're born, a party every year to celebrate that birth, and a party when you're put in the ground!
Probably a good way to cope.
Why shouldn't there be a party when you die? And besides, this isn't even about that. You have no idea what this is about. This is gonna be so off the hook. It's gonna be off all hooks.
I mean, I have to try it, right?
The bottle opens with a silent, mysterious hiss. The fumes rising from its mouth are as crisp as the northern winds.
Just in case. because I only have 1 health, you
No,
know.
Bratan! Take me off! Bratan! Have I ever lied to you? Just take me off!
Your fingers manage to
You're the
undo
boss.
the oily knot, and the necktie slides off. It looks so frail sitting there in your hand, weighing almost nothing.
I hope I get to keep my necktie
Now,
after this.
put me in the bottle! Trust me! Just trust me! You and I are gonna have so much fun it should be illegal! Just put me in the bottle, Bratan! I'm not gonna let you down! You and I are like the same person!
I don't want to get rid of my necktie, so I
As the
gotta...
necktie slides into the purifying liquid, large stains of grease rise off from it and float to the surface. There, they quickly dissolve and disappear completely,
Man, am I gonna drink my own necktie grease here?
cleansed by the blue spirit fire of 98.7% pure alcohol. The fabric looks almost new again, no longer like a disgusting worm of the lower intestine, but like a colorful and deadly poisonous reef snake of the Insulindian Ocean.
Intestine. You gotta take a sip, babe.
The necktie floats in the bluish liquid with almost unearthly grace. There is silence. The lieutenant has been observing you quietly all this time.
Don't worry about it,
He's struggling to keep silent,
Kim.
but finally seems to give up.
I've got to ask, what are you doing?
Let's be honest with them.
Of course it has. And what has the necktie been telling you, if I may ask? Wonderful. Very useful.
Well, at least this is good.
He doesn't actually believe it's wonderful.
Okay, so why did you put it in the bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. Anyway, I'm glad you told me your necktie has been speaking to you. That must not have been easy.
We're all under stress. This is turning into a great big mess. I'm not judging. Just keep it together.
Let's go.
Alright. My necktie is just gone though, that... Oh. I wanted to wear you still, but I mean now I guess we got... I gotta put something on my neck, right? Am I gonna have to wear a bow tie? I think I am, man. That's like the best stats. Mainland Empire's back down, that's kind of a bummer. Let's put a point back into that. Since I have so many. And now we can, isn't there points we gained from like looking at all the stuff there over here?
This isn't just
Yeah.
yes, filament memory.
We've been through this before, but I want to get the
I
experience.
think these used to form a single... The rest of the building seems to... These? No.
All you will find here is pain.
There we go. And then I guess we just go head back to the whirling and be done with it? What is... Oh, this is just going upstairs. There's no need for that. Especially with Kim here. Man, I am genuinely kind of bummed about my necktie here. Although I guess that's how he wanted to go in alcohol. Okay. I don't think we can do the choice check anymore. So, alright, we gotta be more closer to the church to do the fast travel here. Don't know what's up with the audio, but we'll try to get close to the church so I remember where it is. It's right here. And we'll fast travel to... Nope, we can't. We gotta go down or somewhere else. I still don't fully understand how to fast travel, how it decides, but I'll get that working. I'll get ourselves to the whirling, and then that'll be today, I guess. No, I mean, I guess we're right here now, right? Surely now. Nope. Or is there something, there's can't be something like plot important that's gonna happen mid-journey, right? That they would turn off fast travel. I don't know, I'm not gonna figure it right now. We've reached our daily time limit, so I'm just gonna save here and we will call it an episode, alright? I'm a bit quiet, and kind of just stuff, you know. Hope it's alright.